Rapid population growth, an increase in vehicular traffic and number of busy highways in Ghana's capital cities have resulted in the need for a way for pedestrians to cross safely. That's when overhead footbridges came in. Accra's first footbridge was built over the Kaneshie Highway to create easy access to the Kaneshie Market Complex and the adjacent lorry station for shoppers and pedestrians. Accra's footbridges have facilitated safe movement of people from one point to the other and prevented many accidents. Absence of the facility on some busy roads usually causes vehicle knockdowns, leading to deaths and injuries. For example, the Medina Adenta Highway, where a few years ago uncompleted and abandoned footbridges caused a lot of jaywalking, leading to several incidents of knockdowns which took lives. The death of a female student of the West African Senior High School after she was knocked down by a speeding car at a Adenta Spark rioters protest. City and highway authorities provided a solution by constructing access ramps to complete existing footbridges. However, the completion of these footbridges, unfortunately, have not stopped pedestrians from crossing that busy highway at unapproved spots. At La Paz and Tetekwashi roundabouts, for instance, several incidents of jaywalking by pedestrians both in the day and at night were rampant. Some of these pedestrians justified their actions with these reasons.
So be a bus stop no one can see. There's so nanti boy ni man saba say traffic ni so ani ekwe mo. Nti enye bi enti. Ba say senka overpass you hanuma. Overpass you an for overpass ni. Ba na maybe on ebi a wo be ya de o La Paz say want me see ho. One nanti aba nti ntu be so senko back. Now you fuck out this side o. So as I say nti sign and I say oh stress you too much.
Oh say we didn't make chum ni say. Emuwa. Footbridge emuwa. Emayen. Nke si o e wala pass mo fi won dia e be sisi ya no emuwa ntina ya esi o. Fi ni across.
Others, however, are concerned about personal safety from other threats.
People are complaining that sometimes around 8 o'clock or going 10 o'clock, a lot of boys are attacking them, which me myself, I can see a lot of them passing around this bridge. How is that there was a light, maybe they were scared not to be doing that.
So say higher soon no say nipa boni for so say also be am pen e soon omu di boni ti sa campaign be di afa ho say e dia street light be juma na ha shrine in terms of light akabeboa.
People are just scared to use the bridges in the night because on the bridges we don't even have lights there, so it's kind of like dark. So anything that is happening to you, if you're not working with someone or you know in groups, nobody knows anything is happening to you. And if anything is happening, everybody's scared to come along because nobody wants to be in that danger. So it's really true. Yeah.
The major problem is I say one old one I be a bob say nine going now. And when I get to say I show for na di genuinity. Say boys no omudi bimuton wi omudi wi na di be genina steps no ntaka mobi efi other side no cross aba osuro say bia ofo a ombe den ombe gine phone and also ombe robo no the ban sa omutumi fu aba 9 to 10 omutumi fu na we su main road no there was a dangerous party I am my car to bo amanfo apa the aso am na high na bi se mu yentumi ankaka no bi abobo the taxi service no yentumi kan je no ti sempemfo na ngasa edu omo na ye dey esifom na won be yes operation.
Working on some of these footbridges during these periods at the Medina Adenta Highway and at La Paz revealed that these overheads lack effective lighting, thus gets very dark at 7 p.m. Perhaps this explains why the footbridges are deserted at night for fear of being attacked. But the National Road Safety Authority says it is not an excuse not to use this life-saving social amenity.
We will continue with our educational program under the Stay Alive campaign. We will keep it up. It's a difficult task, but we'll do it. These days where people cross roads anywhere, and even in particular those who cross the road The youth especially, you find them holding mobile phones, WhatsApping, Instagramming, Twittering and all that. Sometimes you find them close their ears with their earpieces and so on. They are not alert. The police are coming closer to us. We're going to discuss how they can operationalize the Regulation 154, which talks about jaywalking, pedestrians. It is by law required under the LI 2180 that if you jaywalk means that walking along the road, crossing the road, haphazardly without due care to any safety regulations, you can be arrested by the police and prosecuted. I think that if police begins to see, or people see them arresting a few people and we are able to publicize, people will use it as lessons and stay away from it.
Some drivers who ply these busy highways appeal to authorities to plant footbridges close to stations and pedestrians crossing to avert jaywalking, which endangers the lives of passengers.
Overhead in Ankasa now we hear what happens here. We share last mamas on any overhead now. We can say baby any power and the yard here. But who pay a deal baby and you can do one. I bet they say the fundamental to show overhead. Because most of them know, we don't say we want to traffic light in outside and baby and just overhead the way tree. Because the panels know what they say. And as for Accra, and as for Abeka Junction, now over the head is no best and maintain for one more appendix. Say what Barbe Faka as an Okobedia Okona. It is a queen.
Director of Operations MTTD, Chief Superintendent Dr. Samuel Sasumensa says, in spite of the sensitization to curb the menace, many Ghanaians still skip using these footbridges. He said, it is an offense not to use the footbridges.
Basically, when you read through the Road Traffic Act 683 of 2004, and you read this road traffic regulations 2012, LI 2180, the regulation that talks on jaywalking give us the validation for the police to enforce the traffic rules and regulations governing jaywalking or people not climbing or not using footbridges. So the law is on our part. So we act according to what the law says. So what we have realized is that basically most pedestrians, they infract on traffic rules and regulations. For instance, as you said, relating to the subject matter that we are discussing, even though there are footbridges on the road, the key issue is to talk about safety so that people can cross, especially pedestrians can cross the road, and at the end of the day it will ensure safety and serenity on the road. Because most of the time what we realize is that where footbridges are placed, you see that they are the places where normally people normally speed on the road. They are basically highways. In order to prevent road traffic accidents on such routes, that is basically the reason why they erect footbridges. And the essence is basically to ensure safety and sanity on our routes. And as law enforcement agency, law enforcement practitioners, the law allows us to check people who flout traffic rules and regulations.
What is the role of the Department of Bridges in ensuring that these amenities provided are properly sited and safe enough for use?
Safety at night, we make sure we also illuminate the place by the provision of street lights and all that. Sometimes these devices become faulty, we have to replace. Sometimes the maintenance, it becomes a bit lagging. But we make sure we provide these things so that at night the place is well illuminated for people to use the facility. Some of these structures we made way before the legislation. I think we have taken note of all these structures, and we are also planning the provision of some of these additional features that will allow disabled to use it. But I have cited many instances where under the footbridge people are still crossing. Even in Kameshi, where it's a busy place, we have the barricades and all that. They are opening up the barricades and they are crossing even under the footbridge. Okay, some of these people is difficult. We only have to put in punitive measures so that we force them to use, because their life, first of all, is most important.